Good afternoon. My name is Cheryl Bjornson. I'm the horticulture therapist here at Barclay Friends, and I'm here to show you how to create a floral arrangement. So now let's get started with flower arranging. In step one, we want to pick out our materials that you would like in your arrangement. We're going to do this large vase first. So I'm going to pick out some materials that I like. I'm going to pick out the flowers that I really like to put in first, and the greens. So I'll go over here and I'll pick out the colors I like and the mixtures that I want. And I'll get them all gathered. And these will be my main flowers that I want to use in this arrangement. I'm going to use some roses. So this is the main flowers, and then my filler flowers will be the chrysanthemums here. And these small flowers. And my greens will be the nice palms here. So these will be my greens. So when you're at home and you're looking to make a flower arrangement for your home, some things that I do that I look for when I'm out buying flowers is whether they look fresh or not. The color schemes, what looks good together. My primary flowers, I like to be bright and cheery, and then I can get filler flowers like chrysanthemums or asters and ostromeria to be a filler flower within. And I try to find things that look really fresh to me. So that's what I'm doing when I'm selecting the flowers. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to clean the foliage off and the flowers so that we don't have any leaves in the water. So we want to take the excess at the bottom off, and then what we want to do before we cut them is we want to make sure any foliage that doesn't look good, or if there's a stem like this one that's injured, we just cut that off. So what we're doing is we're cleaning up some of the flowers and getting them ready to cut them in the water. So now we're ready to put the stems next to the vase to see how long that we need the stems. So here I'm going to take this off the bottom, and then we're going to cut the stem a little bit. What that does is it reopens the stem to take up the water. We want these flowers to last as long as we can. So we're trying to get that water up through the stem. We're going to take that off, and we're going to go around this vase. So we are going to take these greens, cut a little bit off, and go around in a circle in this vase. So now we're ready for the flowers. So we're going to take our primary flowers. We're going to put them on the side. That looks just about right. So we'll just take a little bit off, stick that one in. We're going to make this flower arrangement to be viewed from all sides. Take it off. Once you measure one, usually you can kind of eyeball it for the others. Take a little bit off. So we're just going to continue through the process. And the reason why we take the leaves off the bottom and we don't want them in the water, because leaves that are decaying create bacteria, which is killing your flower arrangement. So we don't want to do that. We want it to last as long as it possibly can. And then sometimes you need to back up a little bit and just look at what you're creating and see exactly what it does look like. and maybe you need to grab something else or add something to it or take something away, but it always can be changed. Nothing's in stone. So what we want to do too is we want to make sure that you can look at this flower arrangement and enjoy the beauty of each separate flower. We have these chrysanthemums that we can use as the secondary flowers or the filler flowers. But you know what? I think this would be better. I think these Ostromeria are beautiful, and they kind of pull out the colors that are already in this arrangement. So that's what I'm going to go for. Now they look like they're at a pretty good height, so what I'm going to do one at a time, I'm going to cut off a little bit of their end, take off this foliage that doesn't look so good, put them up in there, and position them throughout the middle of the flower arrangement. So that just adds a little bit more. And this is something that you can do too. Do at home, buy a bunch of flowers, put them together, or buy a bunch all together that are already mixed, and come home and do this flower arrangement. So it's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful to have it in your home. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for tuning in with me today. So now that we're all done, let's find a great spot to put this out in Preston, our new building, so everyone can enjoy it.